Once upon a time, in a small village in ancient Japan, there lived a young farmer named Hiro. Hiro was known for his hard work and dedication to his crops, but he often found himself becoming impatient and frustrated when things didn't go as planned. One day, he decided to seek the advice of a wise old monk who lived in a nearby monastery. He believed that the monk's teachings of Zen Buddhism could help him find inner peace and cultivate patience. Hiro embarked on a journey to the monastery and finally arrived after a long and tiring trek. He was greeted by the serene surroundings of the monastery and the gentle smile of the old monk. Hiro expressed his desire to learn the power of patience, and the monk welcomed him with open arms. The monk understood Hiro's struggles and knew that the best way to teach him patience was through experience. He handed Hiro a small plot of land and some seeds, instructing him to plant them and tend to them every day. Hiro was puzzled at first, expecting a more profound lesson. Nevertheless, he obeyed the monk's instructions and started planting the seeds. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Hiro diligently watered the seeds, pulled out weeds, and patiently waited for them to grow. However, as time went on, he became restless. He wondered why the plants were taking so long to sprout, and questioned whether he was wasting his time. One day, Hiro couldn't contain his impatience any longer and approached the monk with frustration. "I have been tending to these plants for months, but they haven't grown at all. I don't understand why I should continue to waste my time on this," Hiro exclaimed. The old monk smiled and gently replied, "Patience, my young friend, is not just about waiting for something to happen. It is about having faith in the process and accepting things as they are. Let me show you something." The monk led Hiro to the edge of the monastery's garden, where a beautiful cherry blossom tree stood in full bloom. The tree's branches were adorned with delicate pink flowers, swaying in the gentle breeze. Hiro was captivated by its beauty and asked the monk how long it took for the tree to grow so magnificently. The monk replied, "This cherry blossom tree was once a tiny seed, just like the ones you planted. It took years of patience and nurturing for it to reach its current state. Patience is not an absence of action. It is a commitment to the process, knowing that with time and care something beautiful will blossom." Hiro realized the wisdom in the monk's words. He returned to his small plot of land with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of patience. He continued to tend to his seeds, but this time he did so with a calm and patient heart, accepting that growth takes time. Months passed, and Hiro's seeds finally sprouted. He watched in awe as tiny shoots emerged from the ground, eventually transforming into healthy plants. Hiro learned that by cultivating patience, he not only allowed his crops to flourish, but also experienced inner peace and contentment. From that day forward, Hiro embraced the power of patience in all aspects of his life. He understood that the greatest things in life often require time, effort, and unwavering belief in the process. And just like the cherry blossom tree, he bloomed beautifully, both in his actions and his state of mind, inspiring those around him with his newfound wisdom and tranquility.